Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Accenture paper pattern. Accenture, the first round will be of cognitive and technical assessment, which will be about 90 minutes. In cognitive assessment, there are again some sections of English ability, critical thinking and problem solving, then abstract reasoning. In English ability, there are total 17 questions, and for critical thinking and problem solving there are total 18 questions, and abstract reasoning there are 15 questions. Then the next part of the round 1 is technical assessment, which will contain the 40 question for 40 minutes. So in technical assessment they ask about the MCQs regarding the common application of Microsoft Office, which will be of 12 questions, which will include 12 questions. Then of pseudocode. Pseudocode contains 18 questions. Then fundamentals of networking, security and cloud. For fundamentals of networking, security and cloud, there are 10 questions. Then when talking about the round 2 will be coding assessment. You have to wait for, after the first round, you have to wait for the next round of coding assessment. Then when you get the link about the coding assessment, I mean, if you are eligible in the round 1, then coding assessment will get automatically open. There are two coding questions which will be based on numerical base or array base, simple function base, string base. There are some basic two coding questions. You have to attempt that two for in 45 minutes. Total 45 minutes are there in for coding assessment. Then the third round will be of communication assessment. Communication assessment includes 30 minutes. Some of the sections are including in communication assessment. There are some checkpoints to clear the communication assessment, which are sentence mastery, vocabulary, your fluency, and pronunciation. Then these communication assessment test divides into the 6 sections. The first section is reading, then repeating sentence, then question and answer, sentence building, jumble sentence, story retelling, and speaking, which will be of open question. So in that, reading contains 8 question, repeating sentence contains 16 question, question and answer section contain 24 question, then sentence building contain 10 questions, story retelling contain 3 questions, then speaking topic contain 2 questions. After clearing this communication assessment, you will get mail about the interview. So when talking about the interview, Accenture has a basic type of interview, but you have to prepare for all the questions very nicely. So one by one, we will see what questions can be asked, what topics we have to prepare. Okay. So the first one is about yourself. They will ask you about, tell me about yourself question. Then thoroughly clear all the concept, all the things you have mentioned in your resume. All things you have to be prepared. Then whatever the skill set you have mentioned in your resume, you have to prepare for that also. Also prepare for the questions of your project, internship, certifications, whatever you have done, and common HR questions. You have to be prepared for that common HR questions also. Sometimes they can ask you about the technical questions like basic knowledge of Java, OOPS, DSA, OS, DBMS, CNS. You can also prepare that also, because sometimes interviewer can ask regarding the technical questions also. But most of the time Accenture interview contains the HR questions, which I already mentioned, and they mainly focus on your final year project or whatever the project you have created. So thank you so much for listening. All the very best. So see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, and be happy.